How's it going, guys? This is Reggie back with another video, blah blah blah. Hey, today I wanted to talk about solar, battery backup, whole house, etc. So if you're like me, you kind of want to save when it comes to paying electric bill, etc. I'm a cheap ass, so I like to save. Now I've always been a solar guy. I always wanted to do a solar thing. So when we bought this new house, now every other house we've had before, we've always had solar, whether after the fact or included with the home. So it's been a thing. We've always purchased it. And now this home that we bought recently, about a year and a half ago, this one had the option of either purchasing or leasing. And we didn't want to purchase because we didn't want to dish out 20 grand or whatever it was. This is California based, by the way, so it's expensive. So we didn't want to dish out 20 grand. So instead we decided to lease it. Now, I know everybody says don't lease, you're an idiot, blah blah blah, it's a bad thing. I get it, but we just didn't want to pay 20 grand. We didn't have 20 grand to pay. I didn't got money like that, right? So we leased it. The lease price is not bad, actually. We pay very little. Now the solar that comes with these pre-built homes, they're pretty crap, right? They're not one-to-one. Like, it's not gonna cover your entire bill, not even close. It's just enough. Well, I think what they do is they average it out based on the square footage, and they give you a set amount. So mine is 4 kilowatts DC that I've gotten. Now we clearly spend more electricity than that. Our bill is a lot more than, it's not zero. We actually pay about 100 to 150 bucks depending on time of month, all that stuff, because the time of rate shift, it's always there, right? So I wanted to go ahead and upgrade our solar and or add a battery to the whole house, just to kind of offset some of the cost. So I started researching. Of course, Tesla is the one that stands out the most. I wanted to do Tesla for sure. Contacted a bunch of different solar companies, spoke with them, including Tesla. But at the end, I decided to go with Tesla because they're the cheapest price there is. Bang for the buck, Tesla is the cheapest. We went ahead and proceeded with everything. I mean, the process was simple, pretty easy, except Tesla takes a long time to do their process. It's no joke. Tesla takes a long time to do their part, and don't expect it to be like a one-month thing. It can literally take them 6 months. So when you decide to go on Tesla, give yourself a 6-month time bracket for this to be finished. Now, everything went smoothly and everything, right? So by the time we came to the part of actually coming and installing, we found out that we can't do it. Tesla cannot proceed with the install. And the reason why is leased. If you, and I asked Tesla, and then I contacted other companies too to find out. Basically all solar companies, now this is California based again, is pretty much saying this. If you lease your solar, they're not able to do an upgrade to your solar, because you don't own the solar system, the other company does, so they cannot mess with anything because they'll be held liable, which makes sense, right? Which makes sense. And two, they cannot add a whole house battery, because again, you're messing with their solar that they installed. You're leasing. You don't own that crap. At the end of the day, it's theirs. So because of that, I cannot upgrade our solar to a bigger size, and I cannot add a battery backup to the whole house with any other company except the company that I went with. Now, the company that we have that came with the house is Vivint Solar. That they just got bought over by Sunrun, or My Sunrun, or whatever the hell it's called. I'm not a fan of the customer service, I'll be honest with you. It's crap. It's literally crap. They're not very helpful, and their app really, really sucks. Like, it's not a live status of what's going on. It's 1 day behind, so you have no clue how much you're generating, if you're even generating, if there's any issues or not. Like, you're literally just guessing until the next day is when, like, oh hey, there was an issue. Well, it's too late now. I mean, we can't do anything about it. So their app sucks. The customer service is pretty bad. So I don't really want to go with them, because I mean, you're just asking for the problems. But they're the only ones that I can go with, because the Vivint Solar was bought over by them. Now, if Vivint had been the one that wasn't bought over and stayed, their app, Vivint Solar's app, was actually pretty good, because it was live data. So I could see the data of how much we're producing at the time of it being produced, which was pretty good. And their customer service was good. But They got bought over by a company that has crappy customer service and the app doesn't work right. Oh, what's up with that? Now, I did contact Sunrun, or my Sunrun, and asked them how much was, and it was almost double the price of Tesla. Double the price of Tesla for the same kilowatt upgrade that I was gonna get from Tesla. Double. So it was about 30 grand. 30 grand, while Tesla was 15 grand. Jesus. I mean, damn, for me to offset that amount of cost for electricity, I don't even think I'll stay in this house for that long, you know? So it's just, no, it's not gonna happen. Now, I did ask about battery backup. Again, they're double the price of Tesla, which is just ridiculous. And I get it, you know, I can't do a solar upgrade, but man, what sucks is I can't do a whole house battery either. Because what I would have liked to do is connect the whole house battery to it, so that solar, because there are times when I'm not using enough electricity and it's getting sold back to our utility company, and then that way it would have charged up the battery. But you can't even do that. You can't even install a battery. I contacted Enphase because they have a battery. I contacted Tesla, of course they have a battery, and both of them said no, because it's Lease, we cannot mess with it. So it kind of sucks. So yeah, so I'm stuck. So basically the point of this video is, if you're like me and you like solar, you like green energy, you like all that stuff, you need to understand that if you lease, you cannot, and this is based off of California. Again, I don't know other state laws or regulations or whatever they have, but if you're based off of California and you lease your solar, you cannot upgrade your solar to a bigger size, and you cannot add a battery, or you cannot add a battery, whole house battery, to it from any third-party company, unless you are contacting and working with the company you lease with. And you're probably gonna get ripped off pretty hard. So do your math, do the cost analysis, and figure out if it's worth it to get charged, you know, almost double, if not double, to do that upgrade that you need. How long will it take you to offset the cost? I just think it's not worth it. So instead of doing the solar, going green, I guess, full green. So we decided not to proceed with that. Instead, we're going to do some other tweaks in the house to be more energy efficient. Not saying we're not energy efficient, we are, but that sucks. One of the things I installed is Sense energy monitoring system, which I'll do a review on later. We're very pleased with, so you might want to look into that. But yeah, there you go. So if you lease a solar and you plan on upgrading with a third-party company, or adding more panels, or adding a whole house battery, it's not going to work. You have to go with the company you lease with. I hope this is helpful. I hope you know this, because I searched online a lot. I searched and I tried to see if anybody had this poster where if you're leasing, can you do an upgrade, add more panels, add a whole house battery with a third party? And I could not find a single place anywhere that mentioned if you could or not. Everywhere said that, hey, yeah, you can lease a solar system or solar panels, or you can purchase. But that's not the question, right? The question is, can you add more panels or upgrade or add a whole house from a third party if you're already leasing from the first party? Hopefully it's helpful. Like the video if you liked it. Actually, liking will be really appreciative. It will, you know, make this video stand out to other people. It'll help other people understand, in my situation, in your situation, in their situation, that hey, it's probably not good to lease if you plan on upgrading later down the road. You're gonna have to get that. You have to pay that cost. Comment below and tell me what how's your experience. Have you guys had the same issue? Actually, any advice for a situation like me where you were just like me and you found a way around it and were able to add at least a battery, whole house battery. If I could just add a whole house battery, I'd be pleased. I'd be so excited and happy. And then, you know, subscribe if you haven't. Like to get some more subscribers on there. You guys are you guys are making the channel grow. I appreciate it. Man, made this lengthy. Again, like, subscribe, comment below. Until next one, I'll see you guys later. Peace.